Ready.
Hey guys, Sid's here. Welcome to this Hall of Fame interview. And I'm here with Sachin Hebar, who is a natural health expert. And he does not come from the training and coaching industry. He came into the coaching system quite a few months ago. And he is a specialist in Ayurveda focused on gut health. And that's the way that he was able to narrow down his niche after going through our niche clarity blueprints. And in the last 4 months, by helping other people get more healthy, Sachin was able to achieve 4,12,438 rupees by implementing the principles in the Freedom Business Model and nurturing his community. He comes from a software background. We're going to go deep into it and understand how he did it. Sachin, first of all, congratulations and great to see these results, especially for someone who has never done training, coaching before, typical software engineer, now becoming a health expert. How does that feel?
Namaste to each and everyone who is watching here, and thank you, Sid, for this opportunity. I would say that it's really has been a long journey. I would say it started in around 2018.
Yeah.
And it's been a long journey. Yes. And I would say that whoever is watching this, I would say that if you think that in 3 months you didn't achieve, I really would say, go wait for it and it will happen. So it has happened. I kept on doing what Siddharth has told in his principles, in his inner circle. And just the results are there to see and keep on doing the same thing. It's really, I feel grateful to you, Sid. Thank you so much for putting the Freedom Business Model out there and internet lifestyle out there. Thank you, Sid.
Thank you, Sachin. I'm so glad that you were able to find that area and go deep into it. So let's talk about that. See, a lot of people who come into this coaching system, they may have some idea in their mind. Okay, I want to do, this is my topic. And then after that, they come in and they get completely reoriented with the format that I've actually put together. So tell us about the breakthrough moment you had from not being sure about your niche to like going so narrow and micro niching down to Ayurveda gut health. That's your niche. Like, what is that process? What did you go through?
Super, sir. Thank you. That's a very nice question. I would say that, from a background, my cousin brother is an MD in Ayurveda. Okay. So I was in his clinic. I generally go there and, to learn or just, do a general checkup or something like that. Just do that. And when I was there, I asked him in Kannada, the root cause, what is the root cause of all the disease in Ayurveda? I asked him, and he said, he pointed to my stomach and he said, everything starts there. The problem starts in the stomach. Said if the stomach goes wrong, automatically everything starts. The heart goes wrong, the muscles go wrong, the brain, mental health goes wrong, and your large intestine, small intestines go wrong. So there is so much concept there. He told that in Ayurveda, it's the Agni, if it is become low, right, then the person dies. Yes. Agni Shantam. He said if the Agni is Shantam means it's gone, then it's gone. The person is gone. So that fire needs to be there. And then I understood, okay, I'm thinking about Ayurveda, doing implementing everything. You know what? I think I need to narrow it down more. I was thinking more and more about Ayurveda. Then I understood, okay, let me narrow it down to the gut health. And then what are the books to refer? What are the ancient texts? And he suggested ancient texts like, there are many ancient texts like Ashtanga Hridayam, Charaka Samhita. Those are all the traditional Ayurvedic texts, which all we see in the Western world. It's improving now because of people who are learning from that texts, the ancient texts. So I just asked him, since he was an MD, he told me just go and purchase this and start learning. When I started learning from there, I understood that the focus is on gut health so much. Yes. And I thought, I think I should. And there are two written, like Shok and Chinta. Shok and Chinta are the biggest problems of the Agni. Okay. The biggest problems are, along with bad food combinations. So I understood then.
Shok and Chinta is more to do with mental health, right?
Yes, mental health and physical both needs to be correct. If the Agni needs to be correct. So I would like to say one example. So if you're stressed or if you're happy or if you're angry, sometimes you'll feel a little bad in your stomach. If you're angry or sad, you feel like, I don't want to eat, but still we go and eat. You see, that's an indication to our body that, if your emotional and your mental health is not correct, then the Agni
it affects the stomach also.
Yes. So there is the root. I thought then physical and mental both needs to be married so that you can focus on the gut health. So that was my aha moment, Siddharth.
Amazing. And when was this aha moment? Like how many months ago? Because you're a typical software engineer, and then you had this passion in just Ayurveda, thanks to your relative. And when did this aha moment happen?
Okay, so as I said, I was in the clinic, right? So it was like in around 2019. In 2019, okay. I had this aha moment of the gut health. Before that, I was making videos. I was into the system already, the Internet Lifestyle Hub there, and I was making the videos. And then I understood that this is the focus area. Let me make more on mental health and on gut health and how you can improve the gut health.
Got it.
Then that was the aha moment for me in 2019, and then you released the brand new niche clarity blueprint. So I went through that and narrowed it down completely. Yes.
And how did since after that, once you had that aha moment, then you started to do research based on all the texts which you got referred to. How were you able to, or how did the curriculum design blueprint help you structure such big volume of information into a very practical implementation program? Like, tell us about that.
Yeah. See, I structured it, basically based on the document you share, or you have told us in the inner circle calls as well, on how to make sure that it should be not only on knowledge. It should be action based. It should be purely action based. Knowledge is out there, too much knowledge, and that's the problem. We are in paralyzed mode.
Yes.
We're not taking action, correct? So it's all tracking. It's all tracking. It's all tracking. I just observed what are the top guys in health doing. You also told that observe the top guys, understand what they're doing, right? And you also have mentioned so many times, you see the top guys in the internet marketing, and that's what you were able to put it in and use it and jumpstart ahead, right?
Yes.
That's the way I understood that. Top health guys, how they're doing, they're tracking. They're putting tracking everywhere. They're tracking each and every one. And then I understood that from my spiritual guru, that what cannot be measured cannot be tracked. So what cannot be tracked or measured, you cannot know what is it. So
yes,
putting the tracking in, holding them accountable through weekly inner circle calls, answering their burning questions. This way I was able to structure it, and more and more videos I did, more and more questions I started to get. I understood that there is a lot of information. Let me just put it into a structure like that, and make the 6 secrets and cut it down like that. And then that's how. And I added more and more bonuses. Yes, people are not grateful, so I added one more bonus. People have a low self-image. I added one more bonus there. Inner circle vault is there, and I was from Western Ghats, so I added some home remedies. Yes,
very nice.
There, and that also became a new one. Yes. So all these components, I was able to understand the curriculum design blueprint and able to crack that. Yeah.
Fantastic. So let us look at the screen. All of you, you want to share your screen on InstaMojo. All of you can just see the live results that he's got in the last 4 months.
Yes.
And let's see that. Okay.
Yeah.
I normally I don't do this in the Hall of Fame interviews, but I thought I'll do it from now. Sachin, thank you for obliging to let everyone know your results. Yeah.
Yeah. So if I were to say my screen here, yes. So
amazing. Yeah. All of you here watching, just type super awesome in the comment box. So 4,12,438, 1,199 transactions in total, which are level 1, level 2. So probably that also includes your, other, freebies also that you give along with that. Fantastic.
Yes.
Great. You can stop sharing the screen now so everyone can see this. Yeah. So the next question is, how many students were you able to attract, like paid students in your programs in the last 4 months?
Yeah, basically Siddharth, as of today, we are a family of 124 health lovers, I would say. People who love their health.
Love that. I love the word you used. A family of 124 health lovers. Amazing. Go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a family of 124 health lovers who are always, connecting weekly and, getting results. And it's just very fulfilling. Yes, and 124 in my level 1, and in my level 2, as of now, we have 19 people.
Okay, nice. Super, around 15-20% conversion over there. That's nice. That's good. So tell us about, how long did it take for you to create your level 1, level 2 programs? And after that, we'll discuss on how exactly you marketed this. Okay, you can take the first question part. Yeah, the first part.
So I would say, Siddharth, this journey started when I did a one-to-one breakthrough session with you. Okay, you used to do a one-to-one breakthrough session like in
Yes.
2018. Yes, that time it started for me. And then the first step was the DTC, the Digital Tribe Challenge, which is the influence building now. So I started doing that, following that structure like video, podcast, live, video, podcast, live. Just doing that, building my digital assets, building my digital assets there. Started with all the concepts there and made a private group and did the voting there and understood that what people want to learn, what people want to learn and do that, and started putting out the videos there. When I started my first video, I actually retook it 6 times
Okay.
because I couldn't put it out there. I was really shy. Okay, so then I moved ahead and I went ahead with that, and slowly I understood that these are the problems which we are facing. So I just went through the curriculum design blueprint and started designing that. And it took me like I started with your challenge, the hacking challenge, the freedom
Hackathon.
hackathon.
Yes.
And I said that okay, one and a half month I'll complete the recording, set it up, everything. Just went through that hackathon, that high pressure situation, and put the level 1 out there. Once the level 1 is out, and then when the level 1 is out, next I moved into level 2. So there I now I understood that I can't be on the top. I need to be in depth in level 2. Then I started investing on myself and learning more and more and understanding what is the depth knowledge which can help them go into the action mode.
Yeah.
And that's how.
So it took you 1 month to launch your course? 1 month?
Yeah, to launch my course, it took like 1 or 2 months once I completed the Freedom Hackathon.
Got it.
And after that, it took me 2-3 months to launch the level 2.
Okay. And from on the technical setup, were you comfortable with it, or did you have to, learn everything on your own? What's your experience on setting up all your website and your systems?
Yeah, so see, Siddharth, what I did is basically I come from a software background, so I was able to understand most of the technical stuff. Just the DNS setup, the Namecheap servers, all this, and the Bluehost. And yeah, at that time, eStage was available. So I set up my website on eStage, and it was live in like 5-10 minutes itself. It was completely live there. And yeah, after that, I learned ClickFunnels, GetResponse, what you teach, the setup challenge, how to integrate that, how to collect the leads, make our own traffic, all that, done that also. Technical wise, yes. So the automation wise, I'm still learning about it, how to integrate directly, because I do everything manually now. Yes, the automation part, yes, I need to learn more.
Got it.
Yeah, the technical part, the technology part, I was comfortable with it. Yeah.
Superb. So let's dive into the marketing. So let's look at month 1, month 2, month 3, month 4. You've done 4.12 lakhs. What exactly you did in the first month, second month, third month, and what did you prepare? So let's get into that part. Like, how were you able to convert these customers?
Okay. So basically, what I did was basically when I started marketing, it was around 2018, 2019, continuously putting the videos. After 2019, I got to know that this was the narrow niche. Then I started focusing on Facebook and Instagram and YouTube. Okay, all these 3 platforms, and started doing more Facebook lives as you suggested. Facebook lives, YouTube lives. Okay. Then marketing based on what people want, not flashing what I know. Okay, not what I know this, I know. What do people want? What is the issue with the people? Yes, what are they facing? How can I make a video so that they can take it and implement it immediately? Yes. So I started making more and more in-depth on that. Okay, not like superficial, like 2-3 minutes. I went into 18-19 minutes sometimes. I went into 25 minutes sometimes. I sometimes did 10, 12, 13 minutes. And more and more Instagram. When Instagram started putting reels, right, I started giving out like 3 tips, 2 tips, 30 seconds. So it gives you more organic reach. Yes. And on Instagram also, IGTVs I used to put the long trainings. Yes, I learned that from Saurabh Jain on how we can structure our Instagram as a school as such. And so there also I saw a lot of people loving the content there in Instagram also. Yes. So based on that, based on what people want, on the votes, making a videos, going ahead and helping people and serving people. That's what the intention was. So when I started doing that, I see that. And in the last call to action, I used to say, this is my new program called the Gutty Docs program, which I'm starting. This is the link, you can jump into that. And then I started structuring my ads as well on that, on the Gutty Docs program. Then I did some 1 or 2 video ads in my native and put it out there in the ads. And then I started to improve, change the mind that only exercise is healthy. Started to change that mindset. Took some time, but people are understanding now, and it's a holistic way, not only one thing. That was the marketing I was doing. So basically,
so it is purely organic, and of course, Facebook ads later on. You started to do more.
Yes.
Okay.
So
and
from
were you
zero,
directly selling your product? Were you directly selling the product from the video, or did you have to bring them to a webinar and then sell from the webinar? What was your process there?
Okay, so basically, when I started, it was webinar level 1. Okay. Then I moved into the WhatsApp model, the 99 ticket.
Yes.
And then then the next phase,
Superb.
level 1, because then initially the level 1 was a little raw. Now I have put in a lot of value in there in level 1. Okay, so I have more belief that it will work like magic if people start taking action. Yes. And all this support is there, everything is there. So level 1, that was my initial level, the 99 rupees, so that I can actually build more trust and through the content.
So you do a 5-day class like Gopal's model.
Yes, sir.
5-day class, and then on the 5th day you do a training.
Yes.
And then in that training you offer your level 1 program.
Yes,
fantastic. That's a very good warm-up sequence that works for many people. And then how do you nurture your students to move into level 2? Like, what is your community nurturing format that you've set?
That is a good question. So how do I nurture the community is basically, I always, go into some readings, right? I always get some aha moments, and I share that through voice notes in my groups, first thing. And secondly, whatever new trainings I do on YouTube and Facebook, I put it up in my inner circle for them to watch. It's like a double bonanza for them. They're getting the coaching videos, they're getting this also. So there also. And I do inner circle calls every week with them. Inner circle calls every week with them to answer their questions. And of course, as of now in level 2, I do the one-to-one. I do the one-to-ones.
Okay.
There I guide them if they want to move into the level 2 for more personal coaching and the in-depth knowledge that I will be doing. And also have started doing a showcase, like every month once a showcase.
Once you showcase for them to come to level 2.
Level 2, yes. So that also I'm actually conceptualizing it, and I put it out once. So I'll start doing that more and more. Yes.
Nice. So that's great. All of you here watching, I mean, that is the model that I tell all the students is, besides selling your products, you need to have a process to nurture them on a weekly basis. The weekly inner circle mastermind only for your community, and then that will, when you add more and more value, that will inspire them to move up to the second and third levels, as they are. So if you have to, go ahead.
I also do the health hacking challenges, something called the health hacking challenge.
Like how I have a hackathon like that.
Yes. It's called a health hacking challenge. Why? Because initially the habit should be formed, right?
Yes.
So it's like inspired by Bruce Lee. He said, I am scared of a person who knows one punch 1,000 times.
1,000 times, yeah.
Correct? So what I went and did it, I took one theme, like razor sharp mindset or sleep or meditation. One theme for that month. And I said, I just gave a 2-3 minute video or a voice note saying, this is the task, you have to do this every day for 1 month. And people who finish it, people who are very active, daily they're posting their learnings and how they're feeling. Then I do a concluding session with them, and I recognize the winners and tell them to share their experiences, and I put it up and I share it with all the persons and reward the action takers. Yes. So this is a health hacking challenge. So that also is a monthly sequence. So daily, so weekly once or twice the voice notes, and then weekly inner circle calls, and monthly the health hacking challenge. So this is the nurturing sequence.
Nice. And a quick question: are all your trainings in English, or you do in Kannada? What is or you do a mix of both? What is your primary language?
Yeah, I do it in English. So basically, because I did not study in a Kannada medium school, I speak Kannada. I know to read it, know to write also. But when I want to communicate, sometimes the accent may differ because I studied in a Hindi medium. I studied in a Kendriya Vidyalaya.
Okay.
So That accent sometimes, but I do switch to Kannada in the inner circle calls.
Okay. But so your audience is predominantly Karnataka based audience. Is
Actually,
that?
I have Karnataka, Mumbai, Pune, Hyderabad, and Chennai. So this
Chennai.
is the
South, all the top South cities.
as of now.
Very nice.
Yeah, the South
Super.
cities. Yeah.
Yeah. Good to know. Good to know. So if you had to bring it down, what are the top three, big takeaways or that have impacted you from the freedom business model that has helped you accelerate? You have shared a lot of things, but if you have to bring down to the three things that has helped you the most, what are those three things?
First thing I would like to tell everyone who's watching is the influence building. If you follow influence building like Siddharth, that you will become a master in the niche you are in. You just have to follow the influence, like making the videos, making the podcasts, and doing more and more lives and adding the value. So the influence building, how the content mix, how the content there, and that is the one big thing which really helped me. Okay. And second freedom business model concept is the funnel, what you say, the webinar or the WhatsApp class, level 1 and the level 2, the core product. Yes, that was the second most big takeaway for me, that funnel. And thirdly, the biggest thing was, it's not a get rich quick scheme. That was the biggest learning for me. And you gotta work it off, boss. You gotta work it off, and you have to put in those hours. You have to make sure that you're adding value and adding more and more value. Actually, that was the third and last but not the least takeaway for me, that it takes effort, it takes time, and it takes money also to invest and learn on yourself and invest and help others, serve others. So it was intention of serving, that switch which you teach in the inner circle calls of the freedom business model. So that switch actually made me change my mindset completely. Okay.
Amazing.
So that was the biggest switch for me, and I would say these were the three biggest takeaways. Yes,
thank you for sharing. Thank you. So it's influence, the knowledge business funnel, and the service mindset.
It's not a get rich quick scheme.
Absolutely.
It's not a get rich quick scheme. Yeah, it's a serving model. If you're here to serve and truly impact people, then only this helps. If you want to just make a quick buck, I really would say that I fell into this trap 2-3 months, and then in one of the inner circle calls, Sid said you have to switch to serving mindset. And just bulb on.
Yeah, awesome. Superb. So many people watching this, Sachin, may feel that, okay, you are comfortable doing the videos, or you have done this before, but I think you have already proved that you're somebody who's coming from a totally different background, not from the training and coaching industry, who's never done this before, who's never spoken on videos, never done this. So a lot of people watching, they may think that, okay, Sachin can do it, but I'm not sure if I can do it. So what do you have to tell these people who are watching? Or in other words, you can say, what did you have to go through to break through?
Awesome. I would say, Siddharth, it was the practice, one thing. And once I started doing videos, actually I started getting some feedback. Okay. Thirdly, I started following your model, what you say, completely the first the opening lines, and give them 3-4 solutions. Yes, all that, and start following the model. I started following a mentor, basically, what you say. That I would say that I went through and started following everything what you say. And I started improving on a little bit on my tonality and my speaking abilities. As you say, you need to invest on I started investing in how to do public speaking, how to speak. I can just sit and say, I can't do videos, man. I can't do this. I don't know how to speak. Or else I can just invest on a public speaking and understand how to speak in front of videos, effectively in front of camera. Already the structure is given by our mentor says, it's given. He has given it on a platter to us. Why can't I follow? Just I have to improve this much. This how to organize the content, everything. That was the breakthrough. Keep on doing it. Consumers will continue to consume, and producers will always continue to produce, right?
Yes.
So that's what it is. We have to give out so that people understand. If you're not out there, how will people know? How can you impact knowledge? You can. That's what was for me. We can't sit like that. I started with my first video. I retook it 6 times.
And have you experienced any time where people have said something negative on your videos? How did you deal with that?
Actually, yes. yes, I have got a lot of negative feedback, and it did affect me. Did affect me a lot. And no, I also follow others apart from Siddharth is my true one mentor. I also see others how they deal with it, and I see how the digital Pratik is there.
Yeah.
There are a lot of other influencers there. Saurav Jain is there. I see how they deal with their negative comment. They also get right because they are growing a lot. I see that they're explaining sometimes or just they're ignoring sometimes. And once or twice I also ignored. Once or twice I told, this is not the concept of it. People say you are really, really thin, and how can you speak about health?
Yes.
And I say it's health is holistic. How is your mental? How you are feeling inside? So what I feel, if you have perfect BMI, doesn't mean you're healthy, or if you have a perfect weight, does not again necessarily mean that you're completely healthy. Correct? So that's what it is. I started explaining that. When I started explaining that, people who actually resonate with that concept started commenting there, saying, yes, this is what it is. We understand this. And that's how I went ahead. And if there are any really negative comments, or I try to take the feedback from them. If not, I just say, this is not appropriate. Please delete it. Okay. That's it. What can we do? We can't,
you can't do anything. And there's always going. See, when you are growing and when you are standing for something, you have to repel an audience. Like you'll attract an audience, you'll repel an audience, and you can't do much. And that's the case even with every time there's a negative feedback or anything, and I see on my videos, first I look into that person, look at and see whether they know what they're saying. If I've really done a mistake, I openly acknowledge it. If not, I mean, that's where they're coming from. So just ignore. Yeah,
exactly. It's that was it is that what it is. So it's hurt people, correct?
Awesome. So all of you here watching, I've actually given a link to Sachin's website on my YouTube channel description. Go and check it out. Go and see what he does. If you're somebody who really needs help with your gut using Ayurvedic principles, what Sachin has actually studied, go check out what he does and get his support. And if you are somebody who's really keen to be a part of this community called the Internet Lifestyle Hub, we are creating a new school for the new world. We are creating a new society for the new world. We want to inspire the next breed of digital teachers. And if you resonate with this, you can go to sidz.co, sids.co/formula. Go and watch my video. It's a 30 minutes video. Take action and get into the community. That's what I would recommend for those of you who are watching who are still not in this. This question I like to ask at the end of every interview, Sachin, which is the one thing. Okay, so based on everything that you have learned and all that you have gone through in your life, if you have to bring it down to one success principle which you live by and you'll continue to live by for the rest of your life, what is that success principle?
Yeah, so Siddharth, I would like to say this in Kannada. There's a very beautiful proverb in Kannada. It says, "Kadu tinno hannu tumba sweet agirutte." It means that when you wait for a fruit and eat it, it's very sweet. It's like a mango, right? You wait for it until it's in a summer, and then you relish it. Similarly, I was into the notion that everything comes fast, but now I understood that life is long. Why do we want results so fast? We'll get it for sure. So this is what my one thing which switched my mind is Kadu tinno hannu tumba sweet agirutte. Wait and you will enjoy the fruit.
In other words, patience pays. Exactly. The more patient you are, of course, stick to what you have to do and do the work, not just sit around and wait for things to happen. You got to do that work and the result will automatically follow. Amazing. Thank you so much, Sachin. Thank you for hitting the Hall of Fame. Next is when you enter the Crore Club. Looking forward to that interview with you very, very soon. And more than anything else, forget the money part, but I think what you're doing is going to make a huge difference to people. These 124 people, their lives are going to be changed because of their health. You're going to be, in fact, you're prolonging all of their lives by helping them understand how their body really works and making them healthy. And imagine you're going to be reaching out to thousands of people after this. May you go and really create a much better world of healthier people. Wish you all the best on that, Sachin. Yeah.
Thank you and namaste, and thank you everyone for watching till the end. Thank you all. Thank you, Sids, for creating Freedom Business Model. Thank you for creating Internet Lifestyle Hub. Namaste.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.